Even though there are a lot of people who truly adore the Kardashian-Jenner family, there are probably much more haters who don't miss a chance to criticize their every move. Curious Sips is not here to argue whether they deserve all the hate or not, but we are here to show you another side of this scandalous family that is rarely brought up. So stay with Curious Sips because today we shed some light on the Kardashian-Jenner family that will change your mind about them. Everyone knows that the most talked about sisters in the world are the Kardashian-Jenner sisters, with all their controversies surrounding them. And many of us believe that this family did absolutely nothing to become this famous and rich. For instance, Kylie Jenner was harshly criticized after receiving the title of the youngest self-made billionaire by Forbes magazine. But to tell you the truth, since everyone, including us here at Curious Sips, focus so much on the negativity, we don't notice how much good the Kardashians and Jenners are doing. Are you guys surprised? Let Curious Sips handle that. To start, Khloe Kardashian might have been called tone deaf after calling a fan cute for working extra shifts so she could be able to afford her good American denim line. Kardashian faced backlash on social media for being too far from reality and not having an understanding of how poor people can be. 10 days after the incident, the situation changed drastically. Khloe showed that she actually cares about her fans and reads all their tweets. She packed a box full of brand name clothes and sent them to the fan who had worked 20 hours to afford her jeans. What a lovely way to show her appreciation to fans. The whole Good American brand actually promotes body positivity, selling denim products of all possible sizes. And not only Khloe, but all her sisters seem to be very much supportive of this trend. We can all agree that Kim is pretty much far from modeling standards as of the last decade, but now those standards are changing. Not only are not Kim and some of her sisters ashamed of their body shapes, but they embrace their curves in every way possible. On red carpets and every kind of event, they always show off their plus-size bodies wearing tight dresses. Khloe is not the only sister who donates some of her fortunes. Kim Kardashian West recently showed that she's not that ignorant when it comes to people in need. She recently paid up 5 years of rent to a recently released inmate. Also, one episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians was dedicated to helping homeless people and spreading the awareness of this problem. They even helped to gather an impressive amount of money for this cause. Speaking of donations, Kardashians also gave a lot of money to charities such as breast cancer, Alzheimer's disease, and AIDS foundations. The sisters have also been spotted helping in shelters, hospitals, schools in South Africa, visiting orphanages, and supporting earthquake victims. All of this together makes this family a great example to follow in making the changes. Now, many celebrities tend to keep all their issues in secret, portraying themselves as perfect idols, but not the Kardashians. Kim brought attention to a very important problem among women, that is infertility. She shared her struggles without any shame, which was a very powerful message to all women who go through this. They even opened up about their struggles with skin issues, namely psoriasis and acne. Having Armenian roots, sisters Kim, Khloe, and Kourtney went all the way to Yerevan to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the Armenian genocide, during which up to 1.5 million Armenians were killed. That is one way to educate people about this little-known tragic event that happened to their father's side of the family. And last but not least, this family stands up for all interracial relationships. In 2014, at the Cannes Festival, Kim and her husband Kanye opened up about the crisis they were going through when they had just begun dating. Even though we live in a century where everything is possible, the couple faced a public backlash. All the mentioned facts can actually overweight the negative image of the Kardashian-Jenner family. And to be honest, they seem to be quite decent people. Were we able to change your mind about the Kardashians now? Do you think they deserve all the criticism they receive, or is it unfair? We're looking forward to reading your comments, and we'll be happy to see you joining our Curious Sips family by subscribing to our channel. So see you guys later.